Hey everybody. Okay, so I want to take on Abby's challenge and go live and tell you why I really truly believe in this product. So first thing I want to say is I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a talker. I really am. So it's going to be longer than just 30 seconds or a minute. And the next thing is I don't want to cause mass hysteria or anything, but I'm really not interested in the Starbucks gift card. I don't like coffee. Sorry. It's okay though. But I would do this in a heartbeat, and I'm so excited that Abby allowed us to get on here and to say something because I love the product. I mean, I truly, truly believe in the product. Yeah, I got my notes. That's why I keep looking at it. I couldn't do this without it. So I feel very passionate about what she's done, what she's created. I love the environment, the business environment that she has created in the Facebook group and the mastermind group. I love how everybody is so giving and how Abby she puts herself out there and she really gives you as much information as she possibly can. So anyways, here's my story. My story is I was in a 9-to-5 business, a 9-to-5 job. It was a 7-figure business, and my boss was asking me to move mountains, doing stuff that I've never done before. And I'm so happy to say that I was actually able to do that, but it was never good enough for her. She was always like, well, I didn't want that mountain over here. I wanted it over there. I mean, who can relate to that? Like, how hard do you work for all these other people and put yourself out there and give of yourself, and then it's never good enough? I was taking time away from my family, from my kids. I have four children. From my husband, and spending extra time and working my hiney off for this other company. I mean, is that where you're at? Because that's where I would imagine most of us were. You know, you put yourself out there and give of yourself so much for these other people who are not caring about you. They're wanting to have their business succeed and, whatever it takes. So anyways, I went out looking for something to do from home, and that's when I found the VA world. And who knew that was a thing? I am in South Mississippi, and we're not, the most advanced or whatever, but I didn't realize that that was an actual thing. So if you're sitting here and you're like, is this VA thing actually going to work? Is this something that's real? It so is. After doing your research, and I encourage you to do so much research, you'll find that there are people out there making so much money. And honestly, I loved the job that I had before. So doing what they love, but just on their own terms and doing it for themselves. So this is where my story is a little different. I found a different program, and I invested in a different program. And it wasn't like thousands of dollars or anything like that. And it was a little bit less than what Abby's was, but I can tell you that you get what you pay for. She would tell you things like, you need to go out and build a website. Okay, great. Well, how do you build that website? And what platform do you use? She would tell you things like, well, you need to get a contract. Okay, well, great. I've never done a contract before. This is different from anything that I've done before. So how do you do that? So after I've given you all this money, now I still have to figure out the things that you're telling me that I need to do, which, I mean, that's why I'm investing, is to be able to, I am shaking like crazy. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's kind of nerve-wracking being live. Oh, and there goes my storage. Okay, I'm paying for this program, and she's telling me to do all these things, but I'm not sure how to do them. And so I'm still going to all these different websites trying to figure out, well, what am I supposed to be doing? So I'm not getting that actual training. So I actually completed that program in a week. It was done in a week. I had completed it all, and there were so many holes in her training that I still didn't know what I was doing. I still didn't know how to get clients, and I didn't know what kind of contracts that I needed, and I didn't know what kind of paperwork that I needed to have in place, and I didn't feel like I had enough training to really truly go out there and tell somebody, I'm ready to help you with your business. I didn't even know what my business was yet, so it was just very difficult to say that I was ready to move forward. I just wasn't. So I continued my search. I was on Facebook groups, this Facebook group, that Facebook group, and I ended up on the same one that you're on right now. And I was so encouraged to find that group because it was a totally different environment from what other groups were. I mean, they were really helpful. Abby was really putting out good content and information just on this group for free. Like, I know you've been on here. I mean, how many different things have you seen so far that she's shared and posted that is good stuff that she didn't charge anything for? It's just right there on the group. So I was really encouraged by that, and so I started the boot camp, and I can tell you 100-fold, I am so relieved that I did. I am so relieved. I feel like a peace and a confidence that I didn't feel before. I feel like I'm actually getting training that I've paid for. You know, you pay for these things and you expect to have it, and you truly get it. Let me go back to say this. You get the support as well. With that other company that I went with, I haven't received the first email that says, "Hey, Melisa, what you been up to?" Oh, hi, my name's Melisa. But anyways, I haven't received that first email that says, what have you been up to? I haven't heard from you, da-da-da-da-da. It's all automated. It's all like, I don't know, just general stuff. I mean, she went on vacation, and this is what we did, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, great. That's what you do with my money. Appreciate it. It's like, how about helping me out a little bit because I want to be able to go on vacation. So, it's very impersonal with this other stuff. I mean, you're just an automated dollar with these other groups. With Abby, she is so genuine and so truly concerned with your success. We actually have a call tomorrow. I'm so excited. Hey, Abby, I'm going to chat with you tomorrow. So I'm so excited about that. And you get that with her. You get that genuine concern and that genuine interest of what is going on with your business. How are you succeeding? How are you failing? And how can I help you with that? Like, what are your struggles? Maybe not failing. What are your struggles, and how can we get you past whatever it is that you're struggling with? So I want to bring you through the course because I want to point out just a few things that I've noticed just already. So I've been in the course for 3 weeks now. I only had 1 full week in the course before I ended up getting a side job. So these last 2 weeks have been kind of hard because it was a local side job that I'm getting trained with. But Abby's course is the reason why I went after that position. Okay, so anyways, the first module is starting your business. You get these worksheets. Throughout the whole thing, you get assignments. So she's not just putting you out there and making you watch videos or reading stuff or whatever and just saying, okay, well, you do this, that, that. She's giving you assignments and she's leading you step by step. Just like you were expected to pay for any type of schooling, college or whatever. She has modeled the same thing. And so you actually get assignments to complete. And just that, you feel like a sense of accomplishment because you've got these assignments. They're not hard. You're just following directions. So there's worksheets like, so starting your business is your why. Why are you doing this? And you really think about what's motivating you. For me, it's my children. I don't want to be absent from my children anymore. I don't want to give somebody else all of my time. They're working in there, sorry. So that's module 1. Module 2, discovering your skill set. So again, like all those times where you're like, I've got these skills, but what do I do with them? And how do I know what skills I have? She actually gives you a worksheet and she puts it out there with what do you like to do and what do you actually know about? And she helps you discover what it is that you need to do. So she gives you like a big list of, and it's not inclusive because there's so many different things that you can do as a VA. She gives you a list of possible options, and then she gives you another list with a popular VA skill sets, and that's the worksheet that you work out of to discover what you want to offer in your skill set. Okay, and then she goes into packages and pricings, and so again, it's not one of those like in the other training that I had. she was just like, well, you could do it by hour, but what you really want to do is you want to get them to get you on retainer. But she didn't explain any of that. She didn't really tell me what does it mean as far as and she only gave me two options, hourly and retainer. But there's actually four. So it's just so much more information that you're getting. Brand Academy, step by step on how to get your brand going. And this is another example of just how much she gives. So it's not like you need to get a color and you need to do this and you need to do that. She actually gives you like a color chart. And then it shows you like these different colors means this and, what appeals to you and why. So I'm telling you all this to explain to you that, sorry y'all, battery and all this other kind of stuff, I got to wrap it up. Storage and all that stuff, it's not happy with me. I'm telling you all this to say you're not given this generic, thrown together package that you're just going to run through. You're giving good information that's really truly going to help you. It is so packed full of content that and it's step by step. You just got to follow directions. That's all you got to do. You just got to follow directions and execute it, and you're going to be successful. Okay, so I could go through it all, but I'm afraid of my battery and my storage. I want to touch on the bonuses because this is one that's huge for me. The VA Toolbox, it has, whenever you're talking to a customer for the first time, there's a questionnaire. It has your contracts that you're supposed to be looking at, or that you need to have in place whenever you start with a new client. They have templates and packets and stuff like that. That kind of stuff, it literally is just given to you, and all you got to do is utilize it. That's all you have to do is just use it. Follow the directions. I mean, who's going to give you this information all just laid out on a silver platter? So you're not throwing your money away. If you feel like you're on the fence and you're like, well, I don't know if this is going to be valuable enough, there's so much value in it. The private Facebook groups, like I had mentioned before, okay, shout out to all these ladies on the mastermind and even in this group. Y'all intimidate the crap out of me. You are so talented. You have all these wonderful skills and you share it. And I love you for it. And thank you so much for doing that. You're going to get support on here like crazy. It's an awesome amount of knowledge that's thrown around and shared so freely and generously. And it's a really great environment to be in. Love it, love it, love it. There's a 14-day marketing plan, Canva. Canva is a really cool program that you can go in, that you create all your different stuff in. I mean, it's really cool. What's great about it is, again, she's giving you training on how to do this. So I actually started Canva prior to taking this course, and I was able to, figure some things out and everything. But what Ashley brought, Abby, Ashley's her last name. What Abby brought us through was like, okay, but you have this click down menu right here, and if you click on here and here, then it's going to bring you over here, and then you get to do this with that. So I mean, it's really cool training that she does. You get the strategy session, a 45-minute strategy session for everybody. And that's valuable. It's so valuable to be able to talk to the person who has like this ridiculous amount of knowledge in their head, and you get to pick their brain, and they get to say, you know what, don't go this direction, go this direction, or whatever. That is awesome. If you go into the ultimate group, then you get that every month. That's cool. 14-day marketing plan. I think I mentioned that. It's a step-by-step. This is what you do for 14 days to market your business. Canva, I mentioned that. The book club and the website is, again, for the ultimate program. Don't you hate when you lose words? But anyways, the book club, she's encouraging you to go out there, and again, you gain more knowledge. She's always trying to help you to advance your skills and to gain more knowledge, to give you the power and the tools to be a very successful VA. Now, the way she broke down her pricing is awesome. I had to pay up front for that other program. All up front, all at one time, and that kind of hurt, like a lot, actually. It really set us back. Like I said, I have 4 kids, so doing large lump sums like that was really hard, but I was willing to invest because you get it back. The way she's done it is you break it all the way down to 12 payments if you want to for just $77. That's really affordable. If you can afford a little bit more, then only 6 payments of $147, and that's your basic plan. And don't feel like you have to get the ultimate, because everything that I listed, except for those 3 things, you get all of that. The other thing is the $297 for 6 payments for the ultimate. Then you can get those extra training sessions, like the one-on-one with her, the book club, the web. Oh, I didn't mention the website. The website that isn't included with the ultimate. So all that's just laid out for you. Oh, I have one viewer. Hi. And so, anyways, I am just really, really thankful that I stumbled upon this whenever I did. I'm thankful that I was able to take this class, because it really, really is the most jam-packed information that I have found anywhere. And for the price that she has given it is, bottom the line, it's wonderful. So just to go back, if you're on the fence, this is a no-brainer. Oh, and then she has a money-back guarantee as well. So how can you go wrong with that? I mean, you can't go wrong with a money-back guarantee. If you feel like this was wrong, this was a mistake or whatever, you have the option to get your money back. But you're not going to want that. There's so much information in here, you're not going to want that. So again, I just want to say thank you so much, Abby, for creating the environment that you have, for giving so much of your information out at such a reasonable price. If you're on the fence, I highly, highly encourage you to take the plunge and just go ahead and buy the program. You're not going to regret it. Thanks again for this opportunity. Y'all be good out there. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.